There is like some shit being played, and I can't do. Okay, so that's playing.
Oh, this sucks.
What is going on with my fucking... This is
Yeah.
not working.
Yeah, Dark Nitrolin, I am done streaming, so you are clear to go down to Sveri stream.
What the fuck? Why is
Remind
CSGO?
me to pay
Fuck
for the
off.
thinking emote. Okay.
Okay, there we go. So that's going. And I should be able to... also, Ozzy, feel free to pop in if you want to as well. I am going to be sharing my screen. Here we go.
What?
There we go. Okay. Where is the menu? Okay, this is how big it's going to be. All right, that helps me out. So now...
Can I?
There we go.
So
All right,
the
heading to
picture in
PC.
picture works.
Really?
It was the picture in picture. Wait, hold on. No? No. Okay, so disabling picture in picture makes it to where the pause will be up to date. Yeah.
That's weird.
What if... What? Why? And I can... It broadcasts just fine if you're in the background, but the moment I have it fully in view as the active element...
Sick. Oh my god, I can bring... By using this Shin Megami Tensei Digital Devil Saga save data, you'll be entitled to the following. Some rare items become available. Game difficulty becomes selectable.
Ooh.
Proceed with the save data? Fuck yeah. Okay. So the question is, do I do it on normal or do I do it on hard? Hang on. Might be... Okay, and then I just scooted over just a little bit. Do it on normal, hard is hard. I see. All right, cool, sick. Yeah, just give me a heads up, Ozzy, when you're about to head in, and I will be able to swap it over to the other thing.
Archila, wait for me!
Careful, guys. Hey, Heat. Don't run too fast, okay?
Oh, come on! Surf and Sarah are way ahead of us!
Hey, Fred. What is this leaf made out of?
Data. It's like people's thoughts.
Data?
People have always wondered about things. Questions like, who are we? Or what is this world really made of? They discovered molecules and atoms, and then they found even smaller particles. Finally, the most basic building block was so small that it could only be defined as data. You and the forest are essentially the same. it all goes back to people's thoughts. Thoughts are carried on until they return to their origins, and then
I don't really get it.
it's okay. I didn't either at your age.
And also, like, let me know if the game is too quiet on the stream, guys.
I will unfortunately not be able to give you any of that.
Yeah, no problem, Bevy. Oh, incoming? Alright, here we go.
I've been here, silly.
Okay,
Hello,
give
Ozzy.
me 1 second. Stop.
Hello.
Position.
Alright, let's I guess we're killing that.
The world set
We're killing
on the
that.
verge of death.
Killing that.
Science created by men who acted as gods assumed our image and betrayed its creator's purpose.
That's not
Mankind
Khalil
signed a
Jabbar, is it?
contract for great power and wealth. Without realizing, they had signed their own death warrant.
Hang on.
I suppose it couldn't be helped, with people wasting their minds on drinking and worse. But the ones picking up the tab had quite the price to pay.
Oh, this is Kirk
Needless to
Thornton.
say, it was a lot more serious than paying off the barkeeper. The blazing black sun, ruins and wastelands stretching as far as the eye could see, plants withered from the corrupt data of the sunlight, and people turned to stone, trapped forever between life and death. The survivors were forced underground, far away from their old lives. The lucky few chosen by the Karma Society lived in a sanctuary formed of God's wisdom, oblivious to the chaos outside. Hell, that's what it was. Hell.
Find them?
No, sir.
Alpha team, begin a search to the south. You men, follow me. Roger.
There we go.
But they lived
Ooh, I'm a frost.
worse than that. The junkyard, a city of rusted iron and constant rain.
I've come to help everyone.
Its people lived in divided tribes and committed themselves to a never-ending war, all for a chance to reach the paradise.
So you're just gonna tell me what the real deal was
Given the
right
power
away.
of Atma, demons, by the Karma Temple, they ended the war with gnashing teeth as enemies devoured enemies. At last, they materialized here in this world, searching for the girl who held the key to everything.
Yes, I understand. The game is a direct sequel. I did not expect it to, like, actually just give it to me right away.
Yeah, it's a nice way to refresh after the Nocturne hiatus.
Dump is supposed to be Nirvana?
Based on the information at hand, it's a logical conclusion.
I love how the advertisement on the channel still loads properly, but I can't watch your
Yeah, that's so
your
fucking
feed on the
stupid.
site.
The soldiers are the only people I've seen, but I'm sure Cielo and Heat are okay.
We must locate Sarah. This world and the junkyard. And our true identities. Sarah has answers.
We'll have to take care of those guys outside first. Who are they, anyway? They just attacked without warning.
They're Karma Society soldiers, duh.
Society?
Don't you know anything? The soldiers come from Karma City to, hunt other humans.
They hunt? That's right, for food. Those bastards can turn into demons. They eat whoever they can get their hands on.
Black Sun, the statues, are those related to the Karma Society as well?
You cannot be serious. Of course they're related. The old hag that discovered the stone disease is their boss. Savior of all mankind, my butt.
Our logical destination should be Karma City.
No way! You're gonna get killed!
They may have captured our comrades.
So we're in the same boat, aren't we?
Do you know of a route to the city?
Sorry, I don't. But I know a guy who does. He's kind of a loser.
He's kind of a loser, though.
In return, we will help you rescue your comrades.
If this is a trick, you'll regret it. I don't trust you adults.
I thought you were fighting against the society. We are making this agreement as warriors. Why would a warrior's age be relevant?
Warriors, huh?
Okay. It's a deal then. All right, I'll take you guys to Roland.
Yeah.
Whoa, it's just a
That's Sir.
Oh my god.
Are you okay, Sveri?
I'm fine.
Mr. Personality here is Gale.
Was that your glass hit moment?
Okay then.
Yeah, that was my glass up moment. Okay. All right. Give me a second. Jesus Christ. I have to run to the bathroom again. What the fuck is up?
Did you drink a lot of water?
Yeah, but like it's the normal amount I usually drink.
But then you gotta piss a lot of pee. You drink a lot of water. And you piss a lot of pee.
Yeah, yeah,
Fucking
yeah, yeah,
bullshit.
yeah. I'll be back.
What a fucking nasty system. We gotta drink the water, and then we gotta go undrink the water into more water, and then we flush that water. Fucking society. How are you holding up, Bevy? How was Omega Strikers?
I forgot that I was muted this entire time. So I was responding and being like, "Chill out, Ozzy, jeez," and then like when you were done with the rant, it's like, "Well, that's the cycle."
The flush cycle.
I'm trying to figure out the reason why Twitch is currently being such a problem.
Well, there's many answers to that, but what specific one you're talking about this time?
So if I have Sveri stream, and I tried this with Justinian, Strident, Woolly stream,
Mhm.
and it's not doing this problem of where I'm just getting a white screen. I get audio, but if I have the screen in an active element, it just, yeah, like, it doesn't matter if it's in theater mode or not, but like the moment I put it in picture, it's up to date and it'll load.
Really not weird.
But yeah, I'm just looking at a completely white broadcast for no reason, and toggling to full screen doesn't do anything.
Like on the website?
Yeah.
That's
No.
let me
Okay.
test it.
So, oh yeah, and like when I load up picture in picture and then close it out, it pauses the screen, and then I press play, and then it goes back to being white.
Let me load it up on my browser. What browser are you using?
I am using Chrome, and I just did
Chrome.
the cache clear and refresh.
Mm-hmm.
And that actually made it worse because the ad, the ad would would go in and then pause the stream after finishing loading, and then I would press play, and I still get the white screen.
That's weird. And you wait. My brain just did a trash brain moment. Did you say you also tried a different browser?
I don't actually have a different browser on here. I tried looking at other people's streams, and it works just fine for them. So for some reason, Sveri's is just cursed right now.
I see.
And I thought it could have been like some problem with OBS or something, but like OBS or Discord streamer mode maybe like interacting with it, but it doesn't seem to be the case.
And are you talking about the stream from Twitch or the screen share on Discord?
Twitch.
Okay, so Twitch. All right.
Oh, actually, hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, you know what? I wonder if it's a I wonder if it's a memory leak then. GPU 0 video decode, you say? What does that mean? Video decode meaning... Okay, so it's a notification that the program is not using your GPU.
Let's put everything for chat only over here.
Yeah, my display is running off of CPU instead of GPU. Maybe I just have to end task on Chrome. Actually, you know what? I'll be right back. Right, I'm back.
Hello, back. I was like, just saw chat. I'm glad Munich got what I was referencing.
Okay, I'm back.
Hello,
and I
back.
also have... God damn it.
What happened?
All right.
You see, I
So-
too am back. It is nice to meet another back.
You're back. You're back.
Welcome,
I'm back.
welcome to Sveri Sage Advice stream featuring Ozzy back and back. We are back to rock.
Thank you.
Fricky.
All right, so I'm going to change the title to with.
So if you two are communicating, would it be back to back?
Yes. And if we're playing on connected servers, it would also be a back-to-back connection.
But when is it peer to peer?
When we would have to be peers first.
There we go. Done. All right, your names are both on the screen. All right, there we go.
Hello, my name is.
Pull up the chat.
Wonder if I just need to clean out the computer or something. Because I haven't cleaned it this month yet.
I thought we'd return to normal once we reach Nirvana. We need to find Sarah. I'm sure she can explain this. Pete and Cielo will think the same way. You're right. If we could find Sarah, I'm sure we'll run into everyone else. They'll be fine.
I'm curious if I can watch, or if I can even make a clip with this problem going on. I can! So the broadcast is hitting my side. It's just not rendering for some reason.
That's weird.
It's so weird.
Karma Temple and Karma Society, it can't be a coincidence. Sarah and Angel are probably in Karma City. Roland's hideout is at the end of this block. We're in Society territory now, but things are still okay on the other side.
We hit the menu this early? I forgot.
I'll check. We appreciate our help, but you sure don't know much about the Society, even though you can change into demons and everything. Where did you guys come from? Here we go.
Yeah. It's weird that Surf gets a new portrait, but Argyle and Gale have the same ones.
Yeah, the same exact one. That's kind of weird. Let me. This is bugging me.
Oh,
Give me
it
one
was the
second.
Smart Clicks map.
Are you for real?
Yeah. So having
I'm turning that shit
visible
off.
turned it white.
I'm turning that shit off. Give me
Like,
one
I'm
second.
just like, maybe there's an overlay display. I'm like, is there an overlay display? And then it's just like, oh hey, yeah, sound alerts and smart clicks.
Creator dashboard, I think. Let's go into.
What the fuck is this?
Extensions. Smart click. I could just turn that shit off. I really don't need it. Uninstall. Get rid of it. Bye. Alright, what do we got active? Get rid of this.
I never left for water. What are you talking about? I've had it all the time.
Uninstall. I don't want this. Uninstall. Top clip. Maybe I'll fuck with that later.
Are you telling me that the overlay was also going in, or yeah, that overlay in question
What is
was
this?
causing the Nope. Okay.
Okay. Oh, this is the alerts box. I see. Well, I'll fuck around with that later. But right now, I turned off the smart click shit.
I think it was just the visibility on my end is what it was going and blocking.
All right. Dude, where is this shit? Okay, hang on. Huh, that's weird.
Now what is going on?
So, like, OBS is claiming that, like, now there's only one viewer, and it's like, I know that's a lie. I saw 5. You fucking liar. You stupid bitch.
Are you really gonna be like this?
It says only one viewer on my end too. That's weird. And I'm in the stream.
Yeah, I am also active and in the stream. I'm not getting any feed again for some reason.
Sick.
So
Yeah, I know there's more people here. Like, Twitch just keeps fucking up on like these small ass numbers that it by all means should not be fucking up on. There we go. I fixed it. I fixed it.
Yeah,
You can see
whatever you
the
did.
game now.
I can see your feed on the Twitch.
Cool.
Hooray! I need to draw Ty some more because I've only drawn him once apparently, and it was it was during the Pokemon Nuzlocke when they almost killed their Torchic.
Okay.
Where's Oh wow, I haven't touched the Doodle Pack in
Dragon,
forever,
Earth
have I?
Spirit, Devourer. Oh, and they already are a little bit forward on their mantras, as if they had already been fighting a little bit. That's a neat little detail.
Yeah. I think that's also a good means of being like, this is the sort of niche that this character goes into. Like a little hint, nudge, nudge kind of deal.
I'm excited for you to see how the what's the word? Is it karma?
The karma system, yeah. The
Yeah.
Atma points and everything, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. So how the karma is handled here.
Some soldiers can be heard talking. They're around here somewhere. Keep searching. There's a box emitting light from its panel. Fuck yeah, open it. Chakra drop 3. Hell yeah. Something about this game feels different. Like, it feels smoother. Like, Surf feels a little less stiff. I can't quite describe it.
They probably nailed the animation and down for like moving around and everything a bit better since the last game.
You also are wearing clothes.
Clothes?
Yeah, because Demi-Fiend is like wearing fucking spandex.
Right. Yeah, you know what?
No,
I
the frame
just
rate's
like
also like real solid. The textures are much less jarring.
Yeah, this was a much later game than Nocturne. Nocturne was 2022, I want to say. This was by 2024, 5 or something. It was along that period.
There we go. I was trying to find the exit.
Wait, what do you mean 2024, 25? I just
20. I'm sorry. 2000. Nocturne was 2002. This was 2004 or 5.
Christ,
Ozzy's
Ozzy.
revealed themselves as a time traveler on accident.
Watch them announce DDS remakes next year.
Yeah.
Ozzy, I would cry and I'm like, here's my money, because like I kind of really love Digital Devil Saga by this point.
It's really good. It's not my
It
jam
really
to play
is.
it, but I really enjoyed going through it.
If I knew what I was doing in Digital Devil Saga 1, I probably would have had a much better time with the grinding and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 8 o'clock. I should probably get something to eat.
Yeah, go ahead. Get something to eat. I'm also getting something to eat. I have a thing on the stove.
Wait, Sveri!
What?
Fred says, wait, hold on! And then he runs off and gets himself some silver. Okay, bear back.
Okay. The society has set up all these weird machines all over the city. Yeah! It's karma stations. Terminals, I mean. Haven't really figured out how to use them yet, but you guys are free to try if you want.
Damn.
Yeah, you bet your ass I am.
I guess Bevy couldn't contain his hunger.
Ooh. Oh, that's crispy. Posture check. God damn it. You're right. You're right. I was not sitting properly.
Shrimping.
I was not morbing. I'm unable to obtain mantra, you say. Interesting. I wonder when it'll allow me to...
I like how it's like a proper machine instead of like a... What's the word? A sanctuary?
A mystical...
Like...
Shrine?
Yeah, like a shrine.
Hold it right there. If you start tuning, the kids die. Get it? Tuning, you say. Tuning. Let them do whatever they want. I don't know where you came from, but there's no way you're better tuners than us. I would not advise fighting against the Embryon with such a small number.
Do you recall what the original Japanese name for this series was?
Yes.
Yeah.
Avatar tuner.
Yep.
We know only the ways of the junkyard. In order to live, we kill, devour, and destroy. If you do not wish to die, I suggest that you leave. You're mocking us? Y'all are gonna be weak to ice, aren't you? Ooh. What is the battle theme gonna be?
Ba-na-na-na.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Let's see if we can get an analyze. Nope. Gotta kill him first. What is that attack animation? God, I love this battle theme. Digital Devil Saga has such good music.
And I personally prefer 2s over 1s.
Ooh! Oh, that's a jam. All right, all right, all right, all right.
So how you building surf this game?
Ozzy,
Yes.
what's the meta for this game?
The metas for this game is do it right. Similar, not same. Deal to Nocturne or in most Mega 10 where strength outdamages magic, but magic is completely viable. So it's up to you,
Gotcha.
honestly.
This time around, I want to mess with the fucking strength shit.
Yeah, I got it.
So
Especially
let's
since
see.
you don't have heat around. Like, yeah, Gale starts out built for Fizz, but he's gonna
yeah,
grow
but
into
Gale is
magic.
not. Yeah, I don't want Gale to be the strength user.
Yeah. She's not gonna be built
If
for
the-
it, so it's
If
probably gonna
those
be on you.
if those two are magic, oh, do I get any more party members? I only saw Gale and yeah,
Argilla?
it's a team of 3,
Yeah, it's
like Digital Devil Saga 1.
you will get more people.
I will get more people. Okay. So I can play around with it if I want.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. What does strength determine in this again? Is it just physical attacks?
Strength is physical, yeah. Again, the stats work similar to Nocturne, except they're not busted, as in non-functioning.
Okay. So they work as they're supposed to.
For the most part, yeah.
Okay. I am going to start juicing my strength as soon as possible and start popping some of it from the very get-go.
Mm-hmm.
Devour or be devoured. That is the rule we must live by. Judge for yourselves what kind of beings we are. Go. All right. Okay. Strong presence behind the door. Enter? Yeah, might as well. We haven't gone far. This is Hound Alpha. We've captured a fox. Roger. Bring them to the transport. Man, this is no fun. Hunting's only good when they resist. Wish we'd been assigned to hunt those ghosts, you know. I see. The people of this area are called foxes, and we are considered ghosts. From the way the soldiers reacted earlier, it seems not everyone knows about us. Hey! It's the ghosts! Attack! Oh, you guys. I wish I had the weakness that you had. Oh, well. Because they weren't they... Weren't they weak to Earth before, or is that wrong?
I forget. These weaknesses for the spin-offs is hard for me to memorize.
Oh well. Hell yeah, you're already mastering Dragon? Cool. Zan, Void Force, alright, here we go.
You know, I like that. They start off Gale with just a Fizz to show you how Fizz works. And then he masters the things he's actually good at. Like, almost immediately.
You're a monster! Somebody help me! Alright,
Hold on,
go on.
Was that the same animation from the guy who ran from you in the first dungeon in DDS1?
Yeah. No, these guys are different. Huh. She ran away. I guess that's the way it goes. Don't worry, we'll explain it to everyone later. We need to head straight north from here. That's where you'll find Roland. Come on, let's go. Strange energy is flowing out of the ground. Fully recovered. Gotcha. I see. That's neat. Oh, that's a neat little design. I like that. Did I make a mistake of going with the SMT4 designs and not Digital Devil Saga? Because, like, I could...
I mean, you could try doing DDS2 designs, but it's gonna take you a hot minute because there is a lot of lines, hexagons. It's a lot less straightforward than than SMT designs in general.
You would be surprised, like, how stubborn I can be.
I believe you'll do it. I'm just telling you, it's gonna take you a hot minute.
It's
a lot of attention to detail.
I feel like if I did Digital Devil Saga 2's design, I could make the BRB screen a little wider. Because, if I pull it up on stream, like you could see like what the reason why I went with everything the way that I did on the screen. But if I do it like this, something like this, I could easily...
I mean, yeah, you'll be able to fit more, but then we got less of the art that Wally made.
Yeah. It would be a lot less of the art.
Yeah, it's kind of like I do like the DS3DS layout. It does show a lot more of Wally's art. That is the main advantage of it.
The main advantage of SMT4's design that I did right here is that, yeah, it shows more.
Yeah.
But like, there's something that really speaks to me about the simple design of Digital Devil Saga and its menus.
You might be able to use that for like when you have us to decide. Like to read the actual screen layout. So like on the BRB, it'd be this SMT4 layout. And then on the actual stream, like when you're playing the game, it could be one of the console titles. Also, BRB, I'm getting a call.
Okay, let's see. It's them! We found 3 ghosts and 2 foxes at the location where the Hound Alpha lost contact. They seem to be the unidentified tuners. Ghost this, ghost that. I'm getting sick of hearing it. We're the Embryon tribe. Don't you forget it. Embryon? What are you trying to pull? Nope, not weak to that anymore. I forgot to set Zan, which Kelpie is weak to. Oh well. Fuck!
What did you do to my horse?
How are you doing, dude?
Doing all right. I got the wait. Oh. I was getting an echo because I have Alt M as the shortcut for muting, right? And that reactivated the audio on Twitch as well. No, but yeah, let's see. We got a beef pot pie going. Got some rice going. Once the pot pie is done, I'll be going and throwing the some carrots that I opened up. Microwave to go and get them nice and cooked. It's gonna be one filling plate.
It seems that they found our exact location. Fred, we need to hurry. No problem.
No problem. I know, guy.
There
Hey, Fred, why'd your voice suddenly change like that? Don't worry about it.
it is. That's what I was looking for.
GRG2
GeForce game ready.
in 2026, you say? Deep Rock Galactic? Oh, I really hope they don't make a sequel to Deep Rock. Oh, are those new icon types on the attacks or skills?
No, these are the same.
Okay. It like one of them looks like a teeth, I guess. Body Rush and Mad Rush.
Yeah, that's the so that's the same as in Digital Devil Saga 1, where these are all the extraneous physical attacks. These are for the Devourer system.
Devourer system. Okay, that's new to me. That's 100% new to me.
Oh, okay. So basically what you're trying to do is you are trying to use abilities to target weaknesses so that the enemy becomes afraid. And once the fear icon appears up at their head, you can then use a Devourer type move, which will allow you to gain more Atma points than before, which will help level up your mantra, getting you to your new skills sooner.
So Body Rush and Mad Rush are both Devourer type then?
So these don't have the Devourer type on them in the description, but you will eventually get if you go down the physical type path, that will eventually let you get a Devourer type move, which I need to do for all three of them. Otherwise, I'm going to be out on Devourer. And they are going to be lagging behind severely in terms of mantra experience.
In other words, they rend, slaughter, devour, and cannot contain the hunger.
We hunger.
Warriors of purgatory.
I'm a little bit sad that Nikali has fallen out of public consciousness enough that when the Dwayne Johnson rap came out, there wasn't a Nikali edit.
Damn.
And
I just realized something. In this section, there's no random encounter indicator.
Nope.
At least not yet.
Yeah. Yeah, these will be fixed accounted for the moment.
That's nice. Tutorial land fix encounters. Woo!
Damn it.
Trapped. Bamboozled.
We cornered them. They're as good as dead. Damn it. I thought it was going to be the ambush team. Damn it. Terra? You should be fire. Hang on.
Yeah. DDS
Okay, that's...
DDS gets weird.
It's weird. Starts weird.
Hey, that was his weakness. I fucking knew it. Let me do this.
I like that when they have the shield, they're in defensive states.
Yeah. So how much do you know about the Digital Devil Saga series, Bevy?
Barely anything.
Barely any. Good. Great. Awesome.
Like for example, not even recognizing the narrator's voice actor.
Yeah. You said it was Kirk Thornton earlier?
Yeah, Kirk Thornton.
Fuck. Why do I know that name? I know that name. I always forget what he does.
Hold on.
Yeah, that I recognize that name too, but the problem is that, like...
So, I forgot the name of the dude in JoJo who uses the hand.
Oh, Okuyasu?
Yeah, Okuyasu. He is the son from Bobobo.
Okay.
We have crap, but this image just went to shit
There it
as
is.
soon as I tried to click on it. Ooh, wait, is that an ambush team?
That was a random encounter.
Oh yeah, he's also Shadow the Hedgehog.
Oh my god, there it is. There it is. I fucking knew it.
But he was Shark Ninja in Naruto.
Yeah.
He's
Zabuza, yeah.
yeah, he's crap. Digimon that isn't the little dinosaur. It's the one with the fur pelt on him and the little unicorn horn.
Fucking not
Wait.
Agumon.
I can get mantra from the small terminals now?
Mm.
Some small terminals, I think, yeah.
He's also
Some small
racist. He's also racist, misogynist, revisionist teacher from Persona 3. The one that is most notably known for the comic of everyone in this classroom is a whore.
Right, Morochi. I forget his fucking name. Morochi, something like that.
Yeah. Oh, he's in Demon Slayer. He's the dad for Tanjiro.
Nice. I don't know Demon Slayer that well beyond episode 1.
He shows up in episode 1 and then way later.
Interesting.
But yeah, so like the dad, Tanjiro's dad is like sickly, like bedridden.
Yeah.
Throughout the entire series, except for the first episode when he does the sun dance, midwinter, as the annual ritual demands. And then later on when he's shown, to be much younger.
It's them!
He's fucking Boss and Catherine.
He is bossing Catherine.
Oh my god.
He plays almost every frog in anime. That's fun. That's funny.
That's great.
Here's a relevant one to us right now. He's the Kari from SMT4 Apoc.
Oh! That's one of the first dudes who gets offed.
Yeah.
Yep. As a quick distraction, wait, hold on. I did this wrong. I forgot how to spoiler it. My apologies. Yeah, open at your own risk.
Okay, hang on. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
In stream call chat. For context, it's a little wizard saying, "Explode your dick and small your ass. Get spent, losers. Penis blast." I don't remember what series that's from, but
God.
that's a fun little dude.
Right, he's fucking Jade in Tales of the Abyss.
Oh my God.
It's such a shame that Tales of the Abyss kind of falls off real early.
Story-wise, I think it's fine throughout. But gameplay-wise, I don't like.
Gameplay-wise, it falls off. Yeah.
Gameplay-wise, I never liked Tales in general, so I don't have a horse in that race.
So Abyss was trying. So Abyss was like 1 or 2 games after Symphonia, and they were trying to do Symphonia gameplay again. But they were like, well, no one's ever gonna go and be on a couch with more than one friend. We're just gonna go and have it to where co-op is only 2 people, even though you still get 4 party members. And even though that the consoles we're releasing this on allow up to 4 people to play on them, just no. Oh, and you can't swap. Player 1 can't be swapped off of protagonist for that arc.
Yeah.
So when Arc 1 ends and Arc 2 begins, and the protagonist and secondary swap places, yeah, your friend who has been who is a support main, talking about myself, now has to go and be the DPS because the support main is now the main character for the arc? Question mark?
Just swap controllers, bro.
Nah, swapping controllers also leads to okay, the combat's over, swap it back, so then the person who actually wants to like play through the majority of the game plays through the game.
Oh, that's fucking weird.
Yeah, it's... Oh, right, and whoever touches the controller first gains... Or, yeah, whoever, like, presses a button or messes with the analog stick first steals priority after a combat. So you're also swapping controllers back and forth in co-op because one of you accidentally pressed a button.
I've played the 3DS version, so I kind of avoided that problem in general. But yeah, I can see how that can get fucky.
It just felt really badly done for the couch co-op, and that was like one of the big deals of like literally advertising to the people who played Symphonia, because they didn't play the game between Abyss and Symphonia, because Symphonia 2 on the Wii sucked.
Yeah.
It wasn't a Tales of Symphonia game. It was barely a Tales of game in the first place, too. Nope, it's 8:30. Oh, and I think that's right. Be right back.
Oh, all right.
They just never stop.
If you left us alone, we wouldn't have to kill you. They're heading north, just like we heard. I believe they're headed back to the nest. It's only a matter of time now. How did you hear that? Going right for the gun, huh? All right. Ah! Guns aren't effective, huh? It's interesting that the enemy is the one tutorializing me.
Yeah.
By being the one to fuck up. But like, the funny thing is, like, yeah, that's something I already know, but you know.
But the enemy, quote unquote, is figuring it out.
Yeah.
Good way to respect the player's intelligence.
Indeed. Alright. Needs to stop snacking so I can actually...
Range. I don't feel as strong as I did in the junkyard. What's wrong with me? I feel weaker as well. Go ahead, you go ahead.
I feel weaker as well. I do not comprehend it, but there's no point in worrying. Even if we did lose physical strength, the experience of the past continues to live inside of us. Let's go. I fully expect the reason why it is because this is no longer their same world anymore.
Yeah, they're out, so it's literally not the same physical body. Like it is, but it isn't.
Now, I can go in the direction the soldier went. Should I?
I forget. It's progress, if I recall correctly, so.
Damn it. What do you got for me? Ah. What a shame. I can already see the benefits of leveling up strength super early like this.
Yeah.
It is already building up. Oi. Are you alright? We can help. Ha! Surprise, kid. I'm about to ruin y'all's day. Ha 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 ha! Frightened, you say? Hey! Sick. The only problem is I don't have a devourer.
You forgot how to eat.
But I'm about to get devourer soon. You're a demon, but you're helping me? Surf and his friends are different. They're on our side. Thank you. I think I could make it out by myself. Alright. So, saved one lady. Well, actually saved two ladies. I see. How you doing? No!
Damn.
Fuck this. I got it. Huh? No press turn?
You were at your last press turn. Like at the last half
Right,
press turn.
because passing... Right.
Yeah.
I forgot I have 3 turns, not 4.
Yeah.
That's why that felt wrong.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright. Just something that I gotta adjust to.
out of all the things, that's probably what hit me the most during playing DDS. It's yeah, I think I mentioned in the DDS1 streams, but I really missed that last press turn. It feels really liberating, and how do I put it? Lets me do a lot of stuff in Nocturne. It feels the 3 press turns only feels kind of limiting in DDS at times. It does force you to think about some moves in different situations, but I still prefer the 4 press turns in general.
Sorry, I had to run and I realized for a second I had to go fuck with the noodles because otherwise they're gonna stick.
Noodle.
We all arrived in this city separately. I assume you've seen the sun. Would you like to see it again? The stairs behind you lead up to the surface, but we can't go out there since the sun got screwed up. Anyone who goes outside gets the Cuvier syndrome. Their bodies turn to stone. I'm not even sure if they're dead or still alive. I hope they're alive, though. My dad, he's out there, too. You and Gale came here in broad daylight, right? I guess demon bodies are immune to the effects of sunlight. I'm a little jealous. Haven't seen the sun yet. When the junkyard disappeared, I suddenly woke up in the city. Alright. I'm going to check this door over this way real quick. It might be locked, which is why I'm having to go over there. Yeah, sure. Yeah, let me just hammer away at this one. Oh! The sooner I get Sukukaja, the better.
Turns out it's like not until 3 hours into playing. You know, I kind of like the look of the these dudes, like almost stormtrooper kind of motif.
Yeah,
I know, right?
It just really makes you want to throw him into a ditch, right?
Yes.
Yeah, bully them.
They're a threat, but you want to bully them like they're a nerd.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad I went back this way just to check in case. So now I have plenty of chakra drops. Oh, you poor bitches. Why did I do that? Well.
I cooked my pie a little bit too thoroughly.
Let me just check. What? Yeah, that's what I
Everything's
thought.
crispy,
It's
but
not effective.
now it's a bit hard to pierce it too.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Now I know. Since he has Void Force, I can pop that shit on them.
Here, for Bevy and Sveri, I got a few DDS, mostly Gale-centric reaction images for you.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah? I have one as well. Hang on.
My favorite.
Is Gale getting choked by the Pikachu, or is Gale in the Pikachu costume?
No, that's our Gale is getting choked by the Pikachu.
Okay, good. Comprehend this shoots.
No, that's Argala in that Pikachu one.
That's what I said. Bevy said Gale. I said Argilla. But the other three are Gale-centric.
No, like, yeah, when you said Gale-centric, I just latched onto that, and it's like, is that so like who's the dynamic here? Is Gale inside the Pikachu suit? Choking
Maybe.
Argala?
Maybe. Comprehend this.
God damn it. I have to find it. Is it under download?
That's fun though. These are some fun images.
God damn it. I don't know where it is. Oh, that's irritating as shit. I don't know where it is.
There you go.
No.
I gotta reaffirm some cookies and caches. So
Okay. Hang on.
there we are. Yep. Seep.
I forgot how much good shit I have on like my Twitter folder.
This is the most durable fortified pot pie I've made. Like I'm really tempted to just go and reach over to my crafting workshop shelf and just grab the jeweler's hammer so that I could just crush pieces of the crust.
Hold up.
Oh no!
Surf's
he ate something
stomach?
bad! No!
But he didn't. He didn't even devour yet. That's bullshit.
You eat a bad apple.
It was this ache.
Oh.
Sveri, he had a tummy ache. He had a tummy ache, Sveri.
He had disache in his stomach?
Yeah.
No.
Don't worry about it.
No, you see, he didn't open up the bottle before he ate it.
Oh
He
my
just
god.
Put the stomach, he put the fucking Pepto-Bismol bottle, just devoured it whole.
Oy
He was
vey.
like, oh, I don't feel so good. Did you have some Pepto? Yeah, I had some Pepto. Vomits it up, and it's the full bottle unopened. Everybody just looks at him for a moment. What?
So I'm gonna let you guess what disache does. What stomach aches do in this game.
They make it to where you can't devour.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, well, the main thing is that you want to get rid of it before the battle if you have devoured someone, because if you don't get rid of it, you don't get the Atma points. You will not get your mantra. So you got to get rid of it as soon as possible.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing he had the stomach ache to go and give you the cure for stomach ache.
It's so stupid.
Actually, that's a neat
that's
little
dusty
thing
as
too.
shit.
That's it.
Look
That's
at
a
that
neat little
spider.
thing too, right? Spider.
There's a little spider at the top left there.
Oh, the spider web.
This is...
Oh yeah. Okay. No. Yeah. There he is.
You do it. Look at him go.
He gotta look at you, and you locked eyes, and they're like, I'm getting the fuck away from him.
Oh, that goes outside. Hang on. I don't want to go that way yet. Yeah, okay. Well, is this way progress or is the stairs progress?
If I recall correctly.
Okay. Voice is going to be heard talking. This is a message for the unidentified tuners. We know you're hiding nearby. Surrender in human form immediately, or we'll kill the captives. All right, time to fuck those guys up.
Those soldiers
Those
don't give
soldiers-
a damn about a human, surf.
Thank you. All right, I'll tell you what, Ozzy, I will let you read some lines, and Bevy, I'm going to let you read some lines.
I call Fred. I'm gonna keep changing his accent every time he shows up because I will not remember it.
All right, Ozzy, call some shit.
Gale.
Gale, all right. I will voice Surf and Argala, and Bevy can voice kids. Who wants to voice random NPCs we find?
We'll leave it up in the air for whoever calls it.
Okay. I
Alternatively,
will voice
we go by,
soldiers.
we can do process of elimination by people calling out not it. If we don't do something, they're going to die. Surf, you gotta help them.
Let's check this way. Oh, is this going to be like one big fucking square?
Maybe? What was that?
Those are encounters.
No, I just heard some like loud rumbling. It's not raining outside.
Oh. I don't know.
It's a killdozer. He's coming.
Ah, finally.
God, what a lad. What was that? Where was that? In England? Or was that in the US?
Wait. Okay, which killdozer are you talking about?
The one most people know in the news. Where he like just, I think either they fired him or that he quit the company, but he kept the fucking like bulldozer and then just covered that shit.
Okay, so there's another killdozer, and I think they're both in the States. One of them was a dude, a construction worker got fired from their job, unceremoniously, and so they took a tank from the military base next door to where they lived, and just rode it into their boss's office. And just like got out of the tank and walked away. No one got injured. It was just property damage to what only the boss had. And then I think the bulldozer was also a similar deal of he owned the bulldozer and they fired him, so he took the bulldozer with him. And then they tried to go and say, no, we own it because you bought it with company money. And he's like, no, I had to pay it out of my paycheck because he wouldn't give me any money to buy it. And after like a month or two of lawyers trying to go and take him out, the dude's like, okay, I had enough of it. If you want the bulldozer bed, you can have it. And then just drove through their house.
That's the one I remember. Oh, what a lad. Sveri, I would take a ration.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. The main problem is that despite the fact that I'm able to do weaknesses on them, they're also able to do weaknesses on me.
Gun. Turns out people are weak to gun.
Turns out.
Just thinking of that Simpsons gag of tear gas, my only weakness.
Wait, why did that take two? Oh, I see. A wind shot combo. Let me just get that press turn. See if I can kill at least one. There we go. You fucked up.
Forking him because he's done. Wait, no, this is Frost. What's the Frost pun? Chill. There we go.
Stick a fork in him because he's food.
Stick and fork of him. Apply much force because he's frozen. You'll have to pierce through the ice.
Chest is on fire. Received ration from Argula. For some reason, surface happy. Wait, what do you mean for some reason?
She got acid reflux or heartburn maybe, and then just gave you food.
So the pun is it's a ration, which were in Japan were kept in bento boxes. So Surf just got a lunch from Aguila.
Oh,
which is a
okay.
mild confession, and pair it with the phrase of "my chest feels like it's on fire."
Oh, yeah. Oh my God! Thank you, Bevy.
It's a joke on it's a joke on a confession, or it's alluding to she has a crush on him for real.
Okay, not that one. Pass. Let's try Zan.
He gave me his military
Guns
that
in this game are fantastic already. I'm loving it.
Yeah, this is the series at its height, I honestly want to say.
she gave me a military ration. I think she wants this dick.
Maybe she wants to hold
Let
hands.
Let me check the noodles real quick.
I like
I like the thought of maybe she wants to hold hands, and Surf looks at Argilla's hand that is like stretched as a whip laying on the floor, and it's like, yeah.
Hey, Surf, do you want a cup of field? No.
And it's spoken from the one of the breasts with teeth.
From the yeah. Oh.
You know, I bet Gale's hood would make a very fantastic pseudo helmet.
Probably, yeah. I want his hood.
You would just need like a little face mesh to clip into the front, and you've got a pseudo helmet off of.
Yeah, I know there's like some night style helmet jackets that kind of do what you're describing.
Mm-hmm.
But most of them are shitty, but there's a few good ones. But they're too expensive.
They're all full fabric instead of just actual like panels, I guess.
Yeah, I gotcha. I do wonder, like, what kind of, like, if you were to make them as accurate as they were in game, or like, what kind of material Conoco had in mind when designing them, like, what their suits are made of. Like, is it velvety? Is it like a hard? How do I describe it?
You can have it as like vinyl, because vinyl has a good amount of flexibility to it. It's pretty durable.
Yeah.
The problem with it is
upkeep.
Well, vinyl is used in records because it has it doesn't dampen any sound, and it in fact amplifies it. So if you got hit on like the side of the head while wearing Gale's hood, and it was made out of vinyl, you normally would go and like lose your sense of hearing for a bit. If like it was a palm into your bare ear, but with Gale's hood being vinyl, you would be deaf. Probably.
They are using zippers on the side. I can see that much, so.
Maybe? It's really hard to tell.
Check out the images I posted.
Oh. Oh man, my posture went to shit as soon as I started eating.
Are you shrimping? Are you shrimping or morbing?
Oh yeah. Okay, so the unacceptable one. Yeah, it looks like a different design than what he has on the UI, because that's a different shape on the hood on stream compared to what we're looking at here.
A little, yeah. Like it conforms more to his neck.
Yeah. Whilst the UI one looks like it's an actual just helmet that goes down into the.
No, you know what it is? Look at some things must be comprehended, and then compare it to the comprehended. It is like a part in front of it that's bending upwards.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that is a proper collar.
Yeah.
Comprehend This has a good shot on it as well to go and be like, it's not even attached to his jacket.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like just
he
like a
literally wears it as a hat.
yeah, like that's just a shirt and like a gun holster, like what Leon wears in RE4.
Oh, you know what? Comprehend This is full on oh, what's his name? Not Axel. Final Fantasy VIII, not alternative dude that isn't Squall.
Is that the guy who gets introduced with like somersaults?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I know who you're talking about. I forget his name completely, but I know exactly who you're talking about.
So the bad news. Alfredo is out of the question because it went bad.
Damn.
I guess I had it in there for 2 days too long.
Damn.
Cause like it's a slightly different color and it smells not right.
Damn.
So I could put some olive oil with Parmesan and put the tuna in with that, but like that's not going to be the same. So instead, I'm going to I put the noodles in the fridge because I can easily pick up some more Alfredo later. And yeah, I'm just disappointed that it did not last nearly as long as I was hoping.
The food did not go the way I wanted, so I will. Yeah, I gotcha.
Okay, got Terra and Void Earth.
Oh, this was easy. Break you.
There it is. Give me that. There we go. So instead I have the pot going and I will try to I will try to make some like tasty ramen. No, tuna would be terrible with that. Okay. I don't have chicken for it, unfortunately,
Yeah,
but I do have eggs, so I'm probably going to
fry egg. If you have like any bacon or ham, you could fry that as well. Throw it right on top of the
that
ramen.
is frozen in the freezer.
You can just if it's sliced.
It is sliced.
Yeah, just fry it from frozen. That'll be fine.
Y'all will have to be cool with me standing and not paying attention to it off stream. I'm just going to make something that's quick and easy while I'm streaming, you know? Like
yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Micro
Nova.
Just dump your frozen turkey into the frying bin.
What frozen turkey?
You know, the whole frozen turkey, just shove it right into that bin of burning.
Light your house on
oil.
fire, sets off.
Yeah. Create a bomb. Poultry-based explosives.
Hey!
Turkeys are poultry, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Are poultry.
Voices can be heard talking. This is a message for the unidentified tuners. Surrender in human form immediately, or we'll kill the captives.
These are poultry.
Yeah, I already got the question answered. Thank you, though.
Oh, well, there's the save right there. Am I able to do anything with the mantra anymore? No, still unable. I am being denied.
OT. First time I said BOTW. Well, here's the beginning. BOTW.
This is a message for the unidentified tuners. We know you're hiding nearby.
No,
Surrender immediately. Do it or the captives die. And now I can get him from behind. There's a strong presence from behind the door. Enter? Yeah. You guys are pretty slippery.
the music of the music.
Oh,
Christ.
Okay.
I don't care if you're a ghost or a tribe or anything. I'm going to interrogate the hell out of you until I find out how you became tuners.
it looked like he wasn't even looking in your direction.
No.
He was looking over at the dude he just threw.
I'm trying to remember. Are you weak to ice or...
They're
No?
not wearing clothes, so I'm gonna say they get cold real easy or die
What the
real
fuck?
easy.
Holy shit! What a bitch!
Oh my god. He's dead.
He stopped breathing.
Oh my god.
Well, shit.
He's dead.
What the hell is Yomotsu Yomotsu Ika doing? Taking hostages and dying like a bitch?
Listen.
Nerf demons.
I
Okay,
always had
tell
my
you
brother
what,
again.
let's
Like,
see.
I always had my brother again. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I can't tell what is progress and what isn't anymore, so I am just going to go back, start looking around. Did I miss a door that... Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
that's an
some
alleyway
shit.
you didn't go down. There's a corner of that room, too.
Jesus fuck. All right.
Can you go
That's
in that
leading up. No. Fuck it. There we go. Ah, come on, give me the devourer. Give it. Give it.
No.
Compass greater than minimap?
Yeah, there's nothing on that other side of the room, I don't think, but I'll check back later when I go through there.
Horses. Selkies?
They should be
Yes.
weak to either Terra or Zan. Let's see. Shield against that. Weak to that. Gotcha. That's all I needed to know.
Who's that? Wow. Okay. Currently trying to rope those rat.
Ah, so close. Fuck you.
Oh, that's nice
Sent
that they
something
actually
nearby.
let you assign the points instead of it just being a random point. Medical
Yeah.
kit.
That's it. I don't recall them being able to give me items like this in Digital Devil Saga 1. That must have been a carryover from Nocturne, right?
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like this deal of they keep
And
it's like they ate all of the medical cabinet and it's like just starting to disagree with them, and it's just like, here, have this. Why has it got saliva on it and it smells like barf? Shut up.
I find it funny that I'm underwater as I'm driving it. But
Oh yeah, by the way, we just have an almighty attack right off the bat.
no, but I watched it.
What the crap?
I watched a lot of it.
Why was it grayed out though?
Because we don't have the mana for it.
Mm.
I have a love and hate relationship.
No, we do.
It takes 3 press turns.
Yeah, it takes 3 turns. And Gale is now
Asleep.
asleep.
Yeah.
Mm.
like getting
That checks out, then.
for it is literally a pain in my ass.
Devour and ingest mana. All right, let's start setting some shit.
Fucked up.
Really? You did not have that shit ready to go? Huh.
Ooh.
Shit, I'll take that. After a successful hunt, give me some mana.
Is that like the key word for successful combat?
It's when you successfully devour somebody.
Oh.
Oh, they have the fucking cells.
Ooh.
Shot. Ooh. Hang on.
So, it's not. Is it limited use ammo?
Let's see. If I'm going between... Yeah, if Surf is going to be the physical, let me start putting the ammo on him as well. Okay, repeat the question, Ozzy. I mean, Bevy. Shit. Fuck.
Is it limited use, like each time you use that shot shell?
No.
Okay, so it's the equip type then.
Yeah, it's basically, hey, it's the equivalent of choosing a gun in SMT4 Apocalypse. I'm surprised that it's, I might as well heal up while I'm over here. I'm surprised that it's, it took that long for them to introduce guns again into the series.
Like, properly, yeah.
Yeah.
Well... Depends on your definition of properly, right?
I wonder if it was because of the wave of censorship.
No, not really, because they're in this game. They exist.
Yeah, but they're not they weren't a prominent element, right? For like, what, 5-6 years?
Here's what I mean, right? Because they are a prominent element in Rido, but in Rido they take individual ammo. In the first one, in the second, it works like these, where it's an ammo type rather, instead of like just like individual bullets you buy. Really, Nocturne's the only one that just outright doesn't have a gun.
Even though that Dante is there. Yeah, Dante's the only gun user, isn't he?
Yes, and even then his gun attacks count as physical.
Yeah.
And that was only in the Maniacs version of Nocturne. The vanilla Nocturne doesn't have any gun user whatsoever. What's interesting, you remember Riot Gun as like the move in SMT4? Sveri?
Huh? What?
You remember Riot Gun from SMT4, like the move?
Yes.
So that move is technically in Nocturne. It's right. Cool.
Right. Yes. Yes.
So that's the quote-unquote gun, but it's like a physical skill. But in Japanese, they both have the same name, which is Supreme Magical Bullet.
Gotcha.
That checks out.
Yeah.
So that's the sun. Oh wait, no. Who was Argala again?
I think that was you.
Okay. I didn't expect it to be black. It's too bright. I can't look at it. That thing's the reason Fred and the others can't live outside? If this is Nirvana, then I think I prefer the reign of the junkyard.
It appears these people fell victim to the Cuvier syndrome. I believe the Atma power is what protects us from this ailment. Though I don't understand why. I
wonder if the side characters in SMT5 use guns. We never get to play as them, so I don't know.
SMT5
I don't
is a
know
fusion,
because
right?
Is it a Hobino?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea because I haven't played SMT5 yet. Inspect. They turn to stone because of exposure to sunlight. The body is falling apart.
Oh.
They turn to stone because of exposure to sunlight. His head is missing.
Oh, I didn't have it.
Would you rather have vampire rules on you turn to stone, or you go and get exposed to sunlight and you start aging to dust? Or would you rather have gargoyle rules where you're just petrified until you're out of the sunlight?
Petrified because
Petrified.
like it's got to be night at some point.
Yeah.
Well,
Just
unless,
be a
unless it's always
daywalker.
activated by the UV rays, then someone could just put a UV LED on you, and you will not. You'll not ever.
Well,
come
they'll have
back.
to know.
Yeah.
I would rather get petrified because at least that's a state and not like a permanent. Yeah, it's not a permanence.
Mhm.
I don't have it.
There we go. I am not getting to show off the Devour mechanic very often.
Why do I not have a horse?
They are harder to make afraid. Yeah, there's nothing in this corner, unfortunately. That's annoying.
It's very too
I hate
strong.
where my house is because become a catalyst. It's random.
It's very too strong. Fights hungry.
Die.
I am fighting hungry. I'm hungry right now. I want some goddamn ramen.
Friend.
There's one at JRPG I know where if you are all petrified, it's game over. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Final Fantasy VII has it to where, let's see, it's petrified, doom, stop.
I just won't.
Dark Nitrolin offers bread.
Ah! Devourer!
Yeah.
And that gave me some mana.
I love that pose of just like, yes! More!
Whoa! More power! Oh, they wizened up! They're not using any Bufu attacks.
No.
I'm dead!
Damn.
Now that like you did like
Yeah, they fucked up. Damn it. Because if you void and they fuck up and hit the thing that's voiding, they can also become fearful from that.
Oh.
bro, where is this goddamn flute player?
So,
Ooh.
Devouring lets you, you can access Devour by the offensive or defensive method. That's nice.
Yep. Ice Blast. That is just straight up the items to... If somebody doesn't have that type, they can still use it if you happen to have an item. Let's check if... Yeah, that's what I thought. You're weak to Earth.
The first thing I saw of the bird person just going up and like doing the hands on the side of their like the hand megaphone to then go and be like, "Run!"
He fucked up. He fucked up.
Just making
Time
me
to
think
tear
of
your
so
ass.
far-fetched. Just like that's how I imagine Fetch going and trolling someone, just going up to him, being like, "Run!" YouTube commentator pose? Definitely.
This is Hound Unit Charlie. The tuners are approaching the barrier. I need backup. I repeat, backup. Ah. Pass. Terra.
Ah, quit throwing stones at birds.
Damn it. Well,
That was 50 damage though. That's pretty good.
hey, I know your weakness.
Oh.
If it's not that, it's... Come on, come on. There it is. It was either ice or earth.
Oh man, I don't like being cold, and then you're throwing rocks at me, y'all.
I'm trying to remember what his bullshit is. I think it's force. I'm gonna wait. I don't want to waste it.
I'm gonna hit you with my powerful attack, and you're not gonna like it. Ah, more rocks. Oh.
Oh shit.
Jeez.
Okay.
This feels like a mini boss right off the bat. That's nice.
He's a big boy.
There we go. Got his ass.
As he dies and fades away, I told you weren't gonna like it.
Oh, right. Also, if you get a Devourer off, even if it doesn't actually get them, that still counts as an extra press turn, if I recall correctly.
Not an SMT fan. Any tips on how to make the series less intimidating? Because that catalog of games is huge. That is true, Dark Nitroid.
They're not as intimidating as they are punishing, but they're not really hard games.
It is one of those deals of like, if you're not aware of what the deal is with the character, they are significantly less threatening. And then you'll learn what makes them threatening at random.
Yeah. If I gotta say, I'm probably...
Yeah, I agree with Munich. SMT Apocalypse or Nocturne are both great options.
Yeah, they're the best entry points. Very beginner friendly.
The only complaint I have about Nocturne is it is a bit lonely. If you want more of the team aspect, you will want to go with SMT Apocalypse. SMT4 Apocalypse.
Yeah.
Do the little golden dials on the back of Self's butt look like little angry eyes?
I would have to look again. I didn't think about that.
Because I just cut that out of the corner of my eye.
I'll attack. Pass.
Don't do Chronicle Edition of Nocturne.
Yeah, go with the Maniacs.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, so that means if you get the HD version, make sure to get the Dante DLC.
Which is Maniacs.
Yeah.
Chronicle was gave you Rido, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And the problem with Rido was that he doesn't get the Pierce, right, Ozzy?
No. In HD, both of them do. In the original on PS2, the original US release of Nocturne, Dante doesn't get Pierce.
Oh!
But, yeah, Dante was the one who didn't originally get Pierce. They gave it to Rido, and thus both Rido and Dante in every release of the game since.
Okay,
So they now
out.
essentially work the same. The main problem is the other smaller technical changes between Chronicles and Maniacs, which is not many, but the ones that are there, like Lucifer in Maniacs has Diorama, in Chronicles he has Diarahan. So that's the final boss of the game, and the last bits of his health, either healing himself for a couple hundred or a few thousand damage, depending on difficulty, or healing himself his entire life bar.
If you're an orderist, someone who abides by a strict order, often to her own detriment, should ignore the order.
Yes, the H game in the mainline series is standalone. You do not need to worry about that. For Apocalypse, technically it's a pseudo sequel to 4, and that it's taking place as the other game as for vanilla is happening, but you're from the point of view of somebody else.
Basically, you're playing a dude who comes in right when the protag of the original is about to finish their quest line. And it go like into the final area.
What?
Yeah, so the TLDR, so Flynn is doing his thing in vanilla, and he's about to finish his neutral route. And you go in right before he finishes his stuff with Masakato, and that starts your quest line and fucks up Flynn's, because now Flynn's being held captive.
I just realized that my microphone's doing that weird thing again, where I think it's automatically adjusting sensitivity.
Oh.
No, it's not enabled.
I've been hearing you just fine. Remind me, does agility and luck do anything? Oh, wait, no, I should be leveling agility. Oh, shit.
Wait.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I forgot all about that.
Is it doing it again? It totally did. Okay, it's, so for some reason, yesterday and today, the microphone, or, yeah, the recording input has not been through cable. It's been going through the microphone, which the cable output is listening to, which is also cycling through the other cable output.
That hurts my brain to think about.
Basically, anything I'm hearing is getting a very slight feedback through the rest of the audio system. So it's not going and causing the feedback loop screech, but it is making it to where just at random. Like, when you're saying something, my computer will go and pick it up at like 10% decibel level.
That's weird.
Yeah,
I have to grab my ramen real quick.
No worries. Yeah, it started doing that with the Windows update too.
Thanks, Microsoft.
Yeah. He comprehends.
Unfortunately, some things I wish not to comprehend, but I do.
Mm-hmm. That's how it be, right? It's the punishment for knowledge.
The punishment for knowledge is he knows. Does he know? Yes,
oh no, he knows.
Oh right, I just realized. Sony has remote play, right?
Who does?
Sony.
That's a good question.
I'm pretty sure they do. So their announcement of their Dream Only Switch 2 or Sony Switch makes even less sense to me now.
Wait, can you say something real quick?
Something real quick.
Yeah, okay, so you're still getting picked up on Discord for some reason then.
What do you mean I'm getting picked up on Discord? Like as if you were talking?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Or you were probably going and hearing the stream through that.
Hey, my back. There it is.
What? What the fuck? Why? Why are you like this? Is it working fine now because I toggled it back and forth?
Testing. Are you working now for Bevy?
Something just got picked up, and I have no idea what it was because it was not even when you were saying anything.
That's weird.
Am I haunted? Is that what's happening?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh.
Stars.
Oh.
Duck this one. It's wizard time, motherfucker! Fireball!
Yay.
Gordon Ramsay violin, you say? Oh, that's a really long stinger.
Right, we have a soundboard.
Nice shot.
Right, I have multiple soundboards.
Tasty.
Ozzy,
Yes.
will you come quack with me?
Where's the duck? Where's the
generic
duck?
Discord.
Discord is generic.
Yup.
I have found the duck. Also found.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Duck this one. Thank you.
Oh no. I found one that's called bochi.exe. I wonder what this one sounds like. Oh shit, prepare your ears. Oh Christ!
Can y'all not?
Oh.
So I was hanging out with another group, and I was told to go and guess something, and every time that I guessed wrong, the person that told me to guess something would just.
That's a lot of nuts!
Oh man.
Dark Knight really can't wait to get a better computer, run all the emulators they've been recommended. Yeah. Yeah.
Papyrus, what sound are you?
Phone trouble.
Yee.
Ah!
I don't understand.
Actually, I have an idea, or I have a thought.
Yeah. That is a thought.
Nope. Okay, so Fugi doesn't pick up Fugi and the script doesn't seem to go and actually pick up the sound cues. So that's nice that it doesn't pull from the same thing.
Hey, listen. Watch your profanity.
Neat.
More of this. Stars.
Please tell me that.
Oh my God!
Tell me this one's the one I'm thinking of.
The race war starts now!
Thank you, Wooly.
All right.
And the soundboards are gone now. They have simply disappeared.
Oh, that's good.
All right. So what's interesting is apparently they now made a new soundboard volume thing. So like over on my end, I'm just like, I'm getting blasted.
Oh.
Because like in the settings, it's at full 100% volume.
Oh no. So in the pop-out window or in the voice window, you can also just right-click on the soundboard button and then adjust the volume from there without having to go full to settings.
I've already it's settled it. It's fine. So
Yeah,
I got my
apologies.
ramen. But yeah, like as I'm just like trying to make ramen, I'm getting assaulted like in the kitchen with loud noises. And the reason why I came out and I was like, can y'all not? Because the Baki one was the worst.
Yeah,
I had to take off my headphones. It was that bad.
Listen, I gave you plenty of preamble warning for that.
I don't know. Not with that one. You did, like you said, oh man, look out for this, and then threw it immediately. There was no countdown.
Yeah, there was no countdown whatsoever. I didn't have
Sveri,
time to get the headphones
shit.
off. Shit. What was it that you wanted to?
I wanted you to go and look at Self's butt.
Oh.
All right. So like, as soon as we're out of this, just look
Okay,
at
okay,
look at the
yeah,
butt. Like get up against the wall.
Oh god damn it, Bevy!
Yeah, it looks like it's like a little man spider
Little
or
angry
something.
face.
Yeah. Or like
An angry spider. Oh my god.
Mad
Yeah, no,
crab
no, no,
booty?
no, no. Because it looks like the spider mandibles.
Yeah, pedipalps.
And that's only because what is it? What are those assless chaps?
Yeah, they were assless chaps.
Yeah.
He's got a thong. This man is brave.
You gotta keep your suit on somehow. That strap has to be there.
What a man whore.
Oh, fuck this. I could just beat down on you. I'm leveling up rather quickly. It's interesting.
He's fast.
It is so much faster than in DDS1.
Yes.
I wonder if it's just because of this zone.
Fuck it.
Ugh.
78 bits.
Full critical.
Fucking amazing.
Is that a disco ball hanging from the ceiling? No, it's just a hanging light. So
yeah,
I have a smaller version that has like a standing lamp. It's like a little 18-inch tall orb that just stands on it.
I keep going back to look at the Aimi idol costume, and I'm like, just like, I'm thinking about it. I'm like,
Which costume? Whom?
Oh, Aimi from Omega Strikers. I'll grab you the pic.
Yeah, thank you.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Oh! Yeah, level up, Argula! Fuck yeah! Get him, girl!
There you go. Yeah, those that stocking and heal combo is pretty solid.
Yeah, like I'm just like looking over at it. I'm like, I wonder if I should like commission Wally to just like put that outfit on my bun.
Ooh.
I'm wondering. I don't know if it would work very well.
The top and jacket would work all right because it has the same cut.
Probably not the skirt though.
It has the same
Swap
cut.
out the skirt.
Yeah, a skirt like that tends to only go and work in a decent way when the character is lithe.
Yeah, my character's going to be a short stack, so like that's not gonna work well.
Unless you make the skirt much more floofy.
What I could do is put jorts. See, shorts on my character instead, and that would work better than the skirt. Micronova.
The jacket has a flare on it that I feel whatever bottoms you pair with it needs to have a flare too, and the skirt matches to that pretty easily.
Yeah.
Jeez.
That's the power of Micronova.
There's a
fucking
workaround
beautiful.
Here. There's a good workaround here. Other than just making the skirt more of a short dress or a long skirt.
Give me 1 second.
Oh, that's a thought. Mm-hmm. Steven Goes Feral is flaring up in my head now. You must be the new hunter. Oh. Romantic Pirate 1 has stolen my combo.
Oh no!
My secret move of the hydrate
give me
posture
1
check,
second.
save your progress. 1, 2, 3.
God damn it. If you read this, I'm typing memes and quotes for humor. Okay, Tar. I'm mixing the egg in a separate bowl, and then I'm going to
Hell
then pop it
yeah.
into my ramen.
That's how you're supposed to blend them.
Yep.
Oh, so I don't know how, but at some point I unlocked the ability to just crack the egg with one hand and open it with no shells coming off.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Like it just naturally became a thing. I knew it was your combo. I had to steal it, make it mine. Well, yeah, you know what you fucked up on? You didn't do this!
Alright. And I am going to go ahead and let that sit for like 1 more second. And that should be good. Nice thick broth.
The hunter thing is just Bloodborne and has absolutely nothing to do with Steven Goes Feral. Yeah, sure.
Oh my god, this is delicious.
Yeah. Some protein-enriched ramen and some cholesterol spike. That's some good stuff.
I put... So there's a bunch of different spices in it.
Mm-hmm.
Cumin, turmeric, paprika, cayenne.
Really, paprika
Plus
with
the-
cayenne?
Yeah.
Huh.
Why not?
I don't know. A bit of overlap on spice, heat spice, flavor.
Oh no, paprika is not spicy at all. It is like a flavor
Yeah, no.
that you can add in.
No, cayenne brings the heat and adds in some flavor to the spice.
Feel the heat.
Well,
Yeah.
paprika is just a flavor to the spice,
Yeah.
and it's like, and it's not a standalone flavor like black pepper.
No. But I also added in some corn and some green beans that I happen to have.
Oh, that's a good combo, yeah. What if I just change all of my emotes to be different types of sip emotes?
A sip champ. A sip lol.
If I ever do a sip emote for the channel, it has to be clearly a Moscow Mule.
Ooh, yeah. Get a
lime wedge in there
brass-
and
brass
the
mug.
copper.
Not so like I'm thinking of the red solo cup, the juice box, the chug. The drown also, where like it's just a waterfall and the mouth is open on a hinge kind of deal. The Geef emote where he's just getting fed food paste, I would also count as that.
What other sips do I have?
Oh, I could do the sparing at a bar kind of sip where like the mug is in hand and they're just like, oh, come on, man.
Don't worry about it, romantic pirate. I'm glad to see you here.
My biggest disappointment with the showcase is the absence of a sequel to a game that I already mentioned. But hey, what's another 2 years? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Lots of people are feeling that way.
So I'm gonna put away my dishes, and then we're gonna go and talk about that showcase because we mentioned it in the middle of a game and then just kind of forgot. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Gonna get another bite. I am fiending on this ramen over here. So good.
Demi fiending.
Demi fiending on this ramen. Oh, that's right. I could get eggs from Brahms now. Hell yeah.
And we're back.
Welcome back.
What are you doing in the corner by your lonesome, Sveri? Oh, there we go.
I was getting a bite to eat again.
In the corner of this alley?
Yep.
There was some cheese in the corner. You picked it off the ground.
Sveri, what's in your hand?
Nothing.
Is it a knife?
It's a knife!
No! So after we were going and messing with the soundboards, I have come to a realization that it's the same. It's not the same exact note for the Gordon Ramsay horror machine, but they use the horror machine for the introductory, or for the opening note before the guitar kicks in. I'll go and just put this into your brain.
Okay.
So it's that note, or it's that it's the same machine, and that will play at a much lower volume when you start another fight.
Okay.
Have I told you about the horror machine before?
Oh, no, I'm aware of it.
Okay.
You didn't even have to tell me about it before. I actually know what it is. It was one of those posts that just was like spreading around, and it came across my path, and I was like, oh, yeah, sick. All right.
Yeah.
All one machine, huh?
Every single scary sound effect you've ever heard in media has been from this one machine. Literally just one machine.
The scary machine.
The horror machine.
Spooky machine.
Speaking of spooky stuff, Guillermo del Toro's Cabinet of Terrors is fantastic.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Not all of... Yep, there it is.
Oh! Wow, all right.
This is my eldritch perception. And now it's in everybody's heads from this point on.
Yeah,
Ow.
critical.
Hey, you look a little bit damaged here. Top up.
Oh my God, are they all going to?
Come on, man.
There we go. Got him anyway.
Oh,
Too late,
dude.
motherfucker.
I don't want to make this food go to waste.
Ah, here we go. He's showing his true form. He's going into the magic. Hang on. No, wait. That's what I thought.
Mm-hmm.
How far away is the healing thing? Too far away. I don't want to go. Yeah, no, I'm not bothering. Murder.
Woo. Hello.
Hey, freak! I'll tear those tusks right off your face!
What he said!
It's those brats! Capture them!
Get him, Surf! Get him!
Yeah, get him! What a funny kid. He reminds me of Cielo.
Yeah! New music. He's not dead. Oh no. Wait. Oh shit. Oh, I see, huh? Now you have revealed his weakness, dumbass.
I love how he's just standing there like, what are you gonna do now? You got nothing on me. What's that in your hand? A gun.
Crit!
Rock.
Damn it. I want to see if they're going to try to summon dudes.
Maybe?
I'll know soon enough. He's still got Zan, the Void Force on.
It doesn't stack, right?
No, I don't believe it stacks.
Okay.
Now he's weak. I don't know what he does yet. If he's weak to Force, I would have to imagine it would be Earth. He's an elephant. Let's play it safe. Zan. Pass. Zan again. My next move will crush you into the ground at your feet. Yeah?
Whoa.
No, it's going to be Earth. I guarantee it. Witness the fury of my body. That's what I thought! That's what I thought, you dumb whore! Predictable! Hurt me more! The pain is what makes battles worthwhile! Do you really just use a regular ass attack? You dumb bitch. You have nothing else? Nothing? What if I pass? I bet you... There we go. There we go. And I could get one more Zan in. There we go!
Jeez! That sound effect was massive.
Ah! Delicious, delicious ramen. Victory ramen.
I don't know at what point in that combat Dark Nitrolin said kinky. But it was said at some point.
Probably after the dumb whore comment.
Maybe?
When he was talking about, yes, hurt me more.
Mm-hmm.
I have returned.
Okay, it was for hurt me more. Got it.
Wait, what?
Sorry, I'm eating dessert.
Oh.
Oh
But
dear. Well,
what was this about?
boss?
Hurt me more?
The boss said something about hurt me more. It makes the battles worthwhile.
I see.
And then
Seems very
Dark
normal.
Nitrolin said kinky.
I wonder if it's in reference to. Yeah, I wonder if it's in any form of connection to Gray Fox in Metal Gear Solid 2. Going and being like, hurt me more steak. That it makes me feel real. Because I know that was in reference to was it Apocalypse Now?
Probably.
Yeah.
That's absolutely a Kojima movie.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Positively full. Hell yeah. Oh, but the problem is, I gotta blow my nose. Oh my god. Ah, oh my god. Oh my god. It's so delicious. Fuck. That is like the... I have gotten good about the spice thing. It's particularly for like soups and stuff. This is what I should be doing. Strength, vet, agility.
Hey, what's that?
Knocking.
Hey, stay back!
It's Fred! He must have beat those Karma Society guys!
That's not possible.
It's our secret signal! It has to be him! Now open the stupid gate!
They'll get through eventually.
Open it!
Huh. What is up with you looking so similar to Surf? That's weird.
Thanks to us, you can go back to sitting on your asses all day.
Look at them. Think they're with the guy we captured?
Excuse me. Would you happen to know Cielo?
You know Cielo?
I do. He's safe with us. I'm Roland of Locapala. Welcome.
Okay. The hairstyle is different. Like, he's like... If he... If... the gears in my head are turning. The one thing I want to figure out is... Yeah, thank you, Bevy.
Don't mind
You're
me,
kind
just
of
posting
conversed on
butts.
the very urban setting going on here. So the deal is that this is quote unquote Nirvana. This is supposed to be the real world, quote unquote. But something is off here. The sun is fucked. Demons are, and like data are still a thing. It's the Full Metal Alchemist 2003 roots. Oh my god. That's a pretty apt comparison. Except they're still able to use magic and demons and stuff are still here. The alchemy is still real. But yeah, kinda the same idea. I was right. We're not as strong as before. Yeah, I could tell. Surf, when we left the junkyard, did you feel forced out somehow? I want to say my body was overwritten. Does that make sense? I understand it. I think that's why we can't remember skills we learned there. Sarah lost her memory too when she came to the junkyard. Could it be the result of something happening that wasn't supposed to? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. They came through when Angel was defeated. Which is that lady that we saw in the flashback. The recollection. Lokapala is actually an interesting name. It's from some India country or something. It means guardians of the gods. Think that's relevant? Yeah, the whole fucking first game was based off of Hinduism and Buddhism.
Yeah.
What's a Hindu? What does that mean?
All right. Hey, do you know what that red thingy is? I don't. It's kind of bothering me, actually. Why is there a small terminal here? A small what now? Me and Fred brought it here after we found it. We plugged it in and just lit up and started humming. We don't know what it's used for. I do! Let me heal up. Is this the one where it's basically Digimon? No. No.
The one that's basically Digimon is Cyber Sleuth.
No,
Digimon.
Pigeon,
Cyber
what
Sleuth
you're
is
remembering?
Digimon.
So no, I actually know what Pigeon is misremembering. No, that's Cassette Beasts.
Ooh, yeah, Cassette Beasts.
Cassette Beasts is the Pokemon Digimon one with Digital Devil Saga influence. Well, it's mostly Pokemon influence, but you know what I mean. You turn into the Digimon. He's still setting things up. Please come back later. All right. He's trying to avoid eye contact. Oh, all right.
I mean, if you want to get technical, this is sort of like Frontiers.
Karma Society divides people into two groups, protect and don't protect. They think of us as food. Seems like the people here do not possess Atma powers. You fought the Karma Society? There's only 3 of you. Stay away! Cannot be used here, okay.
No. Oh.
Lakapala is planning an attack on the Karma Society, but they're all talk. I could tell you're one of them just by looking at you. What's happening to the world? Before we take you to Cielo, I'd like to have a word with you. Sure.
I hope Fred wasn't much trouble.
Nah, he was cool.
I became his guardian after his father died.
Shaky hand.
Where is Cielo? Well, we thought the society sent him. Your friends nearby.
What is this?
No, you don't seem artificial. What do you mean? Take a look.
The junkyard?
Actually, it's called Asura Project.
Yes!
Stage 1.
Thank you.
It's a VR designed for urban warfare.
Huh? What's that mean?
You guys, and that world you were in, are programs the Cyber Shaman created for the Society.
Dude, you seriously need to lay off the booze.
The Asura Project. It was designed to develop combat enhancement AI to be implanted in live soldiers. You were going to be programmed into microchips. Stage 1 is a coliseum for selecting the most effective AI. It's a purgatory born of wisdom that man stole from God.
The war will escalate. God has cursed us all.
God?
Yes, God. 30 years ago, at the end of the 20th century, crises erupted worldwide. Mutated pathogens.
Is this man Steve Jobs?
Patterns, collapsed ecosystems, and the QVA syndrome. Historically, a genius always emerges in troubled times. 10 years ago, one such individual found the source of these problems. Jenna Angel. She was part of the International Environmental Stabilization Committee.
It's her.
But your hopes and beliefs are utterly worthless.
She stated the disasters were caused by data from the sun, hidden discreetly within its rays. The sun, a gigantic body of accumulated data. She said he was there from the beginning, influencing Earth and its development. That places him on God's level. And what does this God have to do with us? Man is God's accursed son. We use our knowledge to find new ways of killing. The Society was formed to survive our tribulation, but the army corrupted it, and you were created. However, knowledge alone cannot create a perfect AI.
The Cyber Shaman? You said she created us.
A medium between God and man. She is the only one with the ability to extract data from God, the Society's very foundation.
Sarah works for the Society? We risked our lives for her. You're saying none of that mattered?
You can't fight your programming.
Sarah cared about us.
An artist can feel love for her masterpiece sometimes.
Shut up!
Calm yourself. Tell me, how did you learn of all this?
We have a mole in the Society.
How can you verify the information's authenticity?
This disk of composite data, we received it just before you arrived. A complex electromagnetic wave pattern. Our test subject became a demon like you. And then, of course, there's your existence. God, shaman. We have to believe. Here's a question. Do you know what happened in the Karma Society 5 years ago? Would you like to? Colonel Terrence E. Beck.
That motherfucker!
He claimed that you had all died, according to Cielo.
That is not his face.
Back then, he oversaw the Asura project. He died when God went mad. A man who died in this world claims an AI killed him. Doesn't make sense. You and Varen are supposed to be programs. Something happened that day. Only the cyber shaman knows the truth. To the society.
Get to the point. What is it you want?
Bring us the cyber shaman. It's her fault that there are orphans like Fred. But without the shaman's power, we have no hope.
And in exchange,
We'll give you the infiltration route and all necessary supplies.
while
I'd like
Cielo
to-
remains
correction.
captive,
I would love
unacceptable.
to say,
What?
You mentioned a test subject who became like us. We need manpower.
You're saying you want us to become monsters?
A slip of the tongue. I did not ask you to accompany us. Unless the test subject cannot. You killed him.
Is that true? Roland?
He could have lost control. We had to.
This is nothing but coercion. You have no honor.
How dare you slander us?
It may be true that we become frightful monsters. However, the people of the junkyard fought for their very survival. I will not accept that it was all just an illusion. You're the people of Nirvana. Lupa died in vain.
Stop for a second.
I see. You needn't say anything. We will agree to your terms. Not to help you, but for Sarah's sake and for Fred.
Yell!
Take care of Cielo.
Drinking your problems away, huh?
Oh.
The underground tunnel should take you to a closed-off underground block of Karma City. Our informant should be there with further details. Obtained a hacking disk. You'll be able to access the Karma Society's database from the terminals. Heard you needed to use, heard you need to use it to download mantra or something. Obtain medical kit 2 and frigid shot. This is pretty valuable, but I'll let you have it. Now hurry up and earn it. Bitch. I could kill you on the spot. Don't fuck with me.
I could look at you wrong and you would cease to exist.
So, since that's frigid shot, the easiest way I could remember to use it would be to put it on surf.
Here.
Yeah. And I could put, let's see. Yeah, Gale needs a little more firepower. He's a little weak on the gun department, since his is meant to hit multiple enemies. So I'd rather give him shot shell. I know I can't kill a demon with my own strength, but I don't feel like I'd lose to you guys. What do you mean?
Okay.
Not only do you have demon power, but you also have a weakness. I know you're scared of something. So what is it? Electricity? Fire? If I could figure out your weakness, then you won't stand a chance. Yeah?
What a good way to go and be like, you're this tough. Because that entire preamble was a good means of, like, establishing how much of a badass your party is, right? And then this is just like, no, there's people in this world who know how to take you out.
Too bad.
It's very girl bossing? Yes.
Roland's paranoid beyond just being cautious. You can't win a war by being defensive. If Greg was still alive, we might stand a chance.
Rip.
Do you understand that people have lost all hope? Yeah, I don't care. Fucking murderers. What do you think Heat would say if he heard that? And what about us? What are we supposed to do if it's true? If we cannot find Sarah, they may be desperate enough to harm Cielo. We should do what we can. There's the Cuvier syndrome during the day and Karma Society's hunts at night. I'm tired of living in fear. I wish I died 5 years ago. It's hard to believe the sun's been black for 5 years already. So that makes it 2025. See, I'm not senile yet. Holy shit. Is Cielo the Jamaican? If he isn't, we must save him. All right, Munich. He is the Jamaican. Yes.
Does Munich have a problem with Jamaicans, or is it just
I don't know.
A particular Jamaican character in this game? We'll find out.
Yeah, baby, DDS2 will become real in 2 years. I fail to remember the 3 years of Black Sun that murders us all. So, what about that, huh?
We're getting close to that, sadly. It's not going to be
Unfortunately.
a literal Black Sun, but it will be a Dark Age.
It sure will.
Oh boy.
It's been 5 years since the sun turned black. How long will we have to live like this? Just once before I die, I like to walk through a green park at sunset again. With the state of the world as it is now, I'm doubtful of that, buddy. You don't want to know what this gun is packing, freaks. What do you mean? Got some anti-demon ammo in this baby. Can easily do elemental damage and ailment attacks now. The Karma Society created these bullets, but our spy got us the schematics. Once we mass produce these, it's all over for you demons. Buddy, unless that's almighty damage, I don't give a flying fuck.
I don't remember what game it was.
Oh! Munich said he is, isn't he? Okay, no, Munich doesn't have anything against Jamaicans.
Oh, okay.
I said it wrong.
It was the.
I misread it.
Cielo, that one, and okay.
There's a power in commas.
Yep.
Just to let you know, that does help. Yeah, give me some fucking mantras. Here it is!
Behold.
Hey. This is a nice grid. What a nice
sure
grid
is.
This is.
You can download and equip mantra here. Each hexagon on the grid represents a mantra. blue shining mantra can be purchased. By accumulating AP from battles, you master a mantra and learn its associated skills. Once mastered, a mantra will change color and surrounding mantras will become available. Purple mantra, however, cannot be unlocked by simply mastering an adjacent mantra. Let me guess. I have to get all the mantras around it, right? Yep, that's what I thought.
So
note that the adjacent mantras do not need to be mastered by the same character. Oh! That's interesting.
So is that how you're able to go and access, like on this grid, the top and bottom mantras then?
Yeah.
Basically.
This came out before Final Fantasy 12, didn't it?
It sure did.
Let me verify. 12 was what year?
Release date. I'm already on it. So this came out July 15th, 2004.
Yeah, definitely then. Because,
yeah,
2006
yeah,
was
12 came out in 2006. The first year of production was finished when, for 12 then, when this released.
Wait, repeat that?
So it was 3 years between it was 3 years between 12 and the previous Final Fantasy game that came out. I'm pretty sure 11 is a standalone because it was a split team. To release date. So that would have been Final Fantasy X-2. Yep. Final Fantasy X-2 released in 2003. Final Fantasy games being on a 3-year production cycle for their mainline games, because you can't include 11 and 14 on that because that was a separate group. Same studio, just second team. And this came out in a little over a year after the release of 10-2. And with the first year of the 4-year cycle always having an overlap, and it's always we're going and just talking out the details and the design and the general themes that we want to go with on characters. And then writing actually starts in the first year, or like in the technical second year, after the game has been greenlit. And then the technical third and fourth year are actually putting together the mechanics and systems. 10 having, Final Fantasy X had the sphere grid, and that was a neat concept that I know existed prior. But it's also a much more convoluted version of just having a tile grid, which is what 12 ended up with.
Oh my god.
But seeing this grid here immediately being a much more intuitive version of what 12 came out with makes me think that going from the sphere to the actual trait grid was them going and being influenced by looking at their rivals.
That's interesting. That's okay.
Because
Hydrate and posture check.
It matches with the production time.
I gotta run to the bathroom.
Group effort is the key to unlocking this purple mantra.
Yeah.
Teamwork makes the mantra's dream work.
What company made that slogan?
Teamwork makes the dream work? That was actually a book by John C. Maxwell.
Oh.
No, okay, no, that was a phrase before 2002. So where's that from prior?
Okay, I'm back. I need to do something about that drain. The fucking... So, like, I already cleared out the drain, but something's, like, stuck in it. And it's, like, backing up the water, and it's really annoying. So, like, every single time I go to wash my hands or brush my teeth or whatever, like, the sink is already filling up, and I'm like,
Teamwork
So,
Makes the Dream Work was originally... its first original technical print was by Karl Marx.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
And it's a... Yeah, so the phrase comes out as a direct translation to dreams are only put to form when individuals work together or work as one.
Guys,
Yes.
why is the zoom out button so Ozzy,
No,
Ozzy,
you know, it'd be
Ozzy.
funny is if you zoomed out and you couldn't even see what you had selected.
What, you thought this was gonna be all the mantras? You thought this was it?
Yeah, there's like no mantras here. What gives? And then you zoom out and you're like able to only barely see your cursor as a speck on the horizon.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good way to go and slap you with the scope of your decisions.
Okay. You can see which mantras are. Yeah. Thank you. Switch between characters pressing the L1 and R1 buttons. Okay. Holy shit.
Isn't this a lot more fun than the whatever fucking like just list of mantras was going on in one? And you gotta grind for them. But here you're like collaborating with your teammates and you're not like just going for a line and then you let branches out. No, you got like 6 options. Well, depending if you ever like touching a purple one or not,
You
right?
get literal dozens of options through the use of collaboration.
Yeah, it's super fun and like really cool to like plan out like who's going where.
Jesus fuck. Can I at least tell what mantra is what?
Yeah, when you select the mantra, it goes and has like a little highlight on what it is.
Yeah.
No. I mean the grayed out ones. The ones that are not even...
Maybe...
If I don't know what I'm going towards, thank you. Okay, let me look.
Yeah. Okay. So you're on Devourer right now. Yeah, and then that's Earth Spirit, and that's Dragon. Yeah.
Okay. Thank God. Okay, I can actually look to. Oh, it's the purple ones that. Okay, you know what? I could work with this. The purple ones are the ones that are unknowable.
Yeah, until you surround them. That checks out.
And once you surround them, you see what's probably some big goodies behind them.
How many... Wait, okay. Hold on. How many mantra do you even have? Oh, you buy them. Yakuza method.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's interesting.
I
don't even have any cash.
You get a perimeter extension when you get adjacent to it. That's a good touch. So you could just end up forcing someone to go and push the range open.
Hey, there's Terrakaja.
There it be.
Okay. So if I want to continue down that, I would do that. But if I want to say void fire my weakness, you could go for that. That's what I need to start focusing on from the get-go with these guys.
I wonder if
is
Fire
covering
Spirit...
their weaknesses.
I wonder if Fire Spirit... Wait, am I muted?
No.
I just realized
No,
that
you're not muted.
Yeah, my icon wasn't going and flashing green for some reason. Yeah, I wonder if the character they're using for Spirit is Soul instead. Because that usually
Probably.
that's usually the one that's in line of you synergize with it, therefore it doesn't harm you kind of deal.
Let's see. Okay. So her healing shit is down there. Okay.
Ooh.
She also has access to spirits, so I could make her the buffs person, possibly.
The Bufu buffer, if you will.
She needs to learn Devourer. Gale
Everybody
needs
starts
to learn
right
Devourer.
next to it, don't they?
Yep.
Yeah, everyone starts right next to it.
Beautiful.
And
What
it's-
is this?
It's the cheapest one, isn't it?
And
Double
Devourer
slash?
is the dead center of the grid.
It is. Okay.
That's some cohesive lore or function to form design there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love
All
it.
right. So I don't have money for some reason, so I can't even.
You know why you're broke? Did you hydrate, posture check, and save your progress?
Uh-huh.
You gotta fix that up. Also, romantic
Let
fire,
me-
you don't have to apologize. The self-care, or yeah, my special attack is self-care when no one else is activating it.
Yeah, no worries. That like
It's like, how dare you heal this damaged character in our party? How dare you? I am a healer, and it's like, nah, that saves me the MP. That's cool. That's chill.
you're not from around here, are you? Sorry, I can't sell you anything if you don't have the money. Hey, what's with the ring? Oh, I see. All right, I got you. You don't have to say anything. I'll buy that ring from you, so you go ahead and pick something out.
Holy shit!
That's funny.
If that's supposed to be yen, that's still $200.
So, the tag ring was from DDS1. I'm surprised he still has that. That was supposed to collect, it was something to do with cells. Wasn't it, Ozzy? Oh, Ozzy might not be. It was to do with the Karma terminals and shit in the other world.
I think so.
The Karma Temple.
I'm gonna say yes.
Oh. I must have had...
Oh! There it is! Stage 1! What's that mean? Yeah, it's for the Karma Temple.
Yeah.
Alright, so the main problem is I do not want any of this shit.
Oh, but that has shock on it.
Yeah, but I'm not supposed to generally be out of demon form. So that's something I would grab if I am planning to be out of demon form at any point. Until I start encountering enemies that will want to force me out of it.
Oh, like the like that soldier who was saying the moment that, or yeah, if we meet in the field, you're dead, demon.
Yeah. Let's see if there's anything I can sell that would be worth. No. Nah.
You know what you could do?
Hmm?
You could go back into that mantra grid and get yourself some stuff. Now that
Yeah,
you
that's
got
what I was going
funds.
to do. That's why I went over to the store. I was going to start selling shit to like at least get them started on something.
Then it's just like, oh, this heirloom you got. Ah, yeah, just, oh, fifth of a mil, right there.
All right, first off, surf. What am I going for? I need to grab this. Nobody has any fire attacks. But the problem is he's not... Okay. I'm mainly getting the void because I know that enemies are going to deliberately target the weakness. So that's what I need to get that for him for. But I do not plan on really keeping the Agi. Somebody else will need to have it, but like I might as well have it if nobody else is able to like get it in, like for now, like for instance, Cielo will probably show up at some point. I don't know what he'll have. Maybe he can grab some fire type moves. But I don't know how far in that'll be. So I need to like be ready to adjust.
Stars.
I kind of want that Terrakaja. Fuck it. Let's grab this. And... oh, why did I do that? I could just cycle between them. Duh. You are going to be weak to electricity, I believe? How do I... no, hang on. I'm going to have to back out and look. That's the only way I could really do it, is to, like, actually look.
Use your eyes.
Strong against ice, weak against fire. Weak against force. Weak against electricity. All right. So, let's get y'all set up. Don't know why I did that, but I guess I thought stars would have been funny in the moment. Don't worry about it. The problem is that, unfortunately, I couldn't hear it because for when I swapped over, I think that fucked with the, like, OBS. I need to...
hey, hold on. I got you. Hold on, I got you.
Stars.
There we go.
Thank you. Okay.
You know what? Speaking of stars and mantras.
It's wizard time, motherfucker!
There we go.
Thank you.
It's what I'm here
All
for.
right, you are the closest to Devour. Grab that. That'll put you over on Dragon, which will allow you to get wind type shit.
We're both
like
right
you
next to
doing that?
Devour.
And you are going to want anti-electricity, which will be over there. Christ.
So yeah, just have them both in Devour in the meantime.
Yeah, both on Devour in the meantime. Oh, and by the way, Bevy, these guys are not going to have only 4 skill slots for long. Wasn't it level 15, then level 30, then level 45, then level 60, then level 75? Those are all skill slot unlocks?
Yes.
Okay. Every 15 levels.
What?
So yeah, they get up to 8. It's 8, right?
Yeah, up to
It's
8. So
Testing.
Fire Spirit, Devour. Got it.
I must have accidentally bumped my microphone or something. Because I just
All right.
realized it was not even pointing towards my mouth.
It is 10:40. So I did end up going for 8 hours.
Yeah.
8.5 hours. Which that's Bevy's buff. The party gets a stamina thing.
Yeah,
going.
big stamina boost.
Big stamina boost. That like for a first stream back, that's not too bad.
Yeah. It also helped that Ty was hanging out and having fun.
Yeah. Tomorrow I may do some more Omega Strikers, possibly, depending on how you and Ty feel. Dak is out of the picture for now.
Yeah, he comes back next week or after the weekend.
Next week, yeah.
For me, I usually work 4 to 8 on Thursdays. And
okay,
I'll be back home. If we're busy, then I won't be back home until like 9. But if we're not busy, I might actually be out as early as like 6.
All right. Well, let me know.
Yeah, I'll give you a heads up
whenever you get home, and we can literally turn it into an Omega Strikers stream after some more Digital Devil Saga 2.
Also, this game is already starting off pretty solid. I'm enjoying all the
Oh,
stuff that
yeah.
they're putting into it, and how
good.
Gale is
So unbelievably good.
Gale is on point.
Gale is great.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the reason why I liked this side series so much is the characters. No other SMT so far has had such camaraderie. Haha hee hee comrades. Theme song
for obvious reasons, but yes, the character writing is extremely strong in Digital Devil Saga.
And it's the,
yeah. Go ahead.
It's the one thing that will always pull me into a game is if I enjoy the characters and the way they bounce off of each other. That's always a good way to get me hooked.
Because if you can just get that synergy, then a lot of other stuff just comes naturally, right? And you can go and see where it goes, and you can see how you're going to enjoy it, and you're going to be along for the ride instead of just dudes.
It depends. For me, it's a lot of the moment-to-moment gameplay. So how the gameplay loop is, if it feels tight, if I can engage with it in a way that's meaningful. Like, that's what Apocalypse and Nocturne hooked me hard. They have very quick fights, but you're always thinking, you're not just mashing through them. Especially on, for example, on the higher difficulties for Apoc and on hard type for Nocturne.
Mm-hmm.
You have to think moment to moment, but they go by quick.
Nice.
So, and that's what hooked me, and that's part of what hooked me. And as far as like the SMT mainline side, I like being able to like have meaningful decisions. And as far as that goes, Nocturne and more so Strange Journey did a really good job of that. So character writing can lack for me, but it's fine as long as the moment-to-moment gameplay works well. But I do enjoy good writing a lot.
Yeah.
So DDS was a very fun ride.
Voice.
Strange Journey cost me $80.
How many? Wait, who? What? Wait, who? What happened?
80. Munich bought Strange Journey for $80.
Ooh, Munich, I'm so sorry. You could have gotten it for 70, which is not much of a difference, but hey, it's something. I got mine for that. I think Jad Entertainment on Amazon is selling them for 70. Oh, the original DS. Never mind. Yeah, I'm talking about Redux.
Completely different.
Yeah. Let me see. Do they have it still on Amazon for the original DS one? Let me see.
Did I swap it over to Digital Devil Saga? I did not.
Yeah, we're still on Omega Strikers.
I remember at the start I was like, hell, Omega Striker's looking great.
Yeah, I'm really liking what they did with the character developments. I like this new character Gale. I haven't seen much gameplay of him around, and not many people using him. But...
This music box.
Yeah.
No.
So
DS is not on Amazon. The CD, the audio CD is, not the game.
wait, hold up. Hold the fuck on.
Yes.
I did swap it over. OBS, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, on Twitch it says Digital Devil. Yeah, you're good.
I feel like I'm getting gaslit over here. All right. Okay. All right. Well, it's time for me to go the fuck to bed. And try to get up early tomorrow, take a shower, and then head to work. So, go ahead and if y'all have plugs, go ahead and plug yourselves.
I have a direct current. It's 5 volts, and it charges my phone. It's real nice.
That will kill the viewers, Ozzy.
Literally.
Yes.
All right.
That's what.
If you'd like to go and see more chill out hangout times with random shenanigans and practicing self-care, you can do so over at twitch.tv/Bevy Rage. And if you would like to go and watch more fun shenanigan content, then you can go to twitch.tv/Sveri Sage Advice. And of course, our hangout friend of Ty going and being at twitch.tv/Hey There Tyler. All one word.
Video games.
Video games.
We rating someone tonight?
I think Stry might be still streaming.
Is still active.
Yes, Stry and Jax both.
Stry. I rated Jax more than Stry. I should rate Stry this time.
Strident is in a Link to the Past tonight.
A Link to the Past randomizer. I think it's going to be his last stream for a while. I think he's moving, and so he'll be out of town, like we're out of commission for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, might as well raid Stry before he goes and leaves.
Yeah. Assaulted before his farewell, you say.
All right. I will see y'all later. Have a wonderful night. Stay safe. And I'll catch you later.
Yeah, thanks for having
Bye-bye.
us. Wow.